How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to the first episode of the Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings prequel, of course, which I believe is centralized during the Second Age, and of course, exploring the events of Sauron's rise to power, everyone getting the rings. It's going to be very, very interesting to see all of that divulged, because, of course, for me, there was, of course, a little bit of that exploration in the Lord of the Rings movies. Of course, there are books that further extend on that, but I have yet to get through that. So I guess this will be a huge benefit for me, really, going through the Rings of Power. But yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to get back into Lord of the Rings as well, because, I mean, focus, come on, please. I do watch it from time to time with my girlfriend anyways, but in terms of, I guess, first time watching it, it's been almost a year since I guess, concluded my, first venture into the Lord of the Rings franchise. So yeah, of course, I did do reactions to them. They're currently on private for now. I will be unprivatizing them when Warner Media stop being assholes, because earlier this week, they gave me a copyright strike. For no reason. It was just for a random Arrow video, and Warner Media have been absolute assholes as of recent, so I'm going to wait for things to die down a little bit before I guess I re-release them. So yeah, but no, it's going to be very, very interesting and exciting to get back into the realm of Lord of the Rings, especially with the show, because there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of intrigue, especially with the stuff that's been released in terms of trailers and pictures leading up to the first episode. It has me it has me very, very excited in terms of what this might produce. So I am excited on getting into this. So with that said, let's get into the first episode of the Rings of Power. Let's go. Oh, look at that, yes! Magically transform. Wait, are they? You little shits!
The gaze is not downward but up, fixed upon the light that guides her, whispering of grander things than darkness ever knew.
Very powerful stuff there.
The lights shine just as brightly reflected in the water as they do in the sky. It's hard to say which way is up and which way is down.
One filled with untold perils and strange creatures beyond count. A place known as Middle Earth.
Hey, let's go! Oh shit! And that's why we don't ride the eagles to Mount Doom, everyone. Visuals are already stunning. Oof. Oh my god. I mean, I'm guessing her brother's still
now
MIA.
We learn, multiplying ever greater under the command of his most devoted servant, the cruel and
Oh fuck!
They called him Sauron.
Oh,
My brother vowed to seek him out and destroy him.
that looks so cool. Oh shit.
But Sauron found him.
Further north?
This mark was left as a trail for orcs to follow. The last time I saw it,
Where they
was
go,
my brother.
they go.
We must follow it.
The mark is centuries old. Whoever left it could be long dead.
Or lying in wait, gathering strength, perfecting whatever dark art eluded him here.
She's gonna take any chance she can get. Control of the nice fortress areas always goes down well. Let's scare Frodo. Oh shit! Ooh, boy, Galadriel! Holy shit!
The order is given. We march at first light.
Oh no. Oh! Someone's in a bit of disagreement.
Then you shall do so alone.
Yeah, that was inevitable. My berries!
I found something! There's something in the mud. What is it?
It's a ring.
Looks like
I'm
a
kidding.
pussy.
Oh boy, yeah, that's not good. You want to turn back.
Just a dog. You know how dogs love Perry's.
This washing away the last remnants of our enemy. Like a spring rain over the bones of our...
It says Elrond!
Spring rain over the bones of...
Elrond! Hello, buddy!
Harold Elrond.
Harold Elrond.
Yes, it's almost as if I didn't wish to be found. What tide? She is here. Why didn't you say so?
Galadriel. Yeah, maybe.
For the
She
seven.
just says friends. He knows who it is. I love it. Lyndon.
You have made that plain. So I will be equally plain.
Ooh.
It was not your company who defied you out there. But rather you who defied the High King.
Oh
by refusing
boy.
to heed any limit placed upon you.
Haven't you ever wondered? What else is out there?
There we
How
are.
far the river flows, or where the sparrows learn the new songs they sing in spring.
Just give the Lion King
Can't help
talk.
but feel
Like,
there's wonders in this world.
that's beyond
Beyond
our
our
land.
The far west, the undying lands of Valinor. At last,
Oh,
they
shit.
are going home.
Galadriel. Yay! Yeah, there we are. Yeah, he definitely knows that she is not too pleased. Oh.
And this enemy is out there somewhere, lying in wait. Do you truly believe seeking him out will satisfy you? That one more orc upon the point of your blade will bring you peace? If you are wrong,
I'm not
if you are wrong,
Oh.
will you
Oh.
lead more elves?
I mean, Elrond's going to be kicking himself in future years.
To convince yourself you have done enough,
Without it, what am I to be?
what you have always been. My friend.
Bestie's looking out for Bestie. I can understand why. Oh, Elrond's gonna be absolutely kicking himself.
Right out from under your pointy boots.
Easy, lad. Quench the fire.
Yeah, this is oh fuck. Someone needs to simmer down.
Rad, not because of what their ancestors once did, but because of who they still are.
Oh boy.
And be grateful.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go.
You may never see them again.
Yeah, about that.
I have said it already. 100 times over, in every way but words.
Just in his head and... Oh.
There's a man here for you.
What kind of man now?
Mom.
This better not be someone who loves her.
Wandered east a few days ago. Think she might have ate something.
Ah! Fuck!
Put it out of her.
That's fucked up!
She might have made it as far as home.
Oh my god, no. Don't touch it! Why would you touch it? You idiot. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad news. That is bad news. There's the mark. Yep.
That you will be working with him.
Hmm.
But I'll allow you to explain the details, Lord Celebrimbor.
Oh, he's just right there, like, come on down! Holy shit!
first. The only kind touch I've known all my days in this land.
Oh? That's smoke. That's great. I think something bad's happened.
Warden.
Burnt to a crisp. Oh, she's gonna jump in, isn't she? She's not going back. She is not going back.
A ship floats, and a stone cannot.
Are we gonna find out what he said to... Hello? Oh, the ants! With the child ants as well! Oh my god!
How am I to know which lights to follow?
Sometimes we cannot know
Here we go.
until we have touched the darkness.
She's gonna continue that fight. There we go. Nori sees. Ah, there we are! She said heck no to the retirement plan. Wait, is that a person? Oh, fuck! Oh, it's like an eye as well. Oh, man! Who the heck is that? And before, this is like a memory cleaned. Like, cause I was gonna say a memory cleansed Sauron. Because of the eye. No. I guess we'll find out in episode 2 potentially and whatnot. So yeah, that was really, really great stuff. Though I really enjoyed that kind of prologue in terms of setting things up for Rings of Power, setting up Galadriel's story and all these characters who I'm not accustomed to in regards to the Lord of the Rings lore. Because obviously you watch Lord of the Rings, you know of Elrond, you know of Galadriel, yeah. So, but it's really, really great to have that not just established backstory before the title as well of how Galadriel's brother, fought against Morgoth and how Sauron, suddenly got to him. That's made some kind of pursuit for Gal. So, but also you see people try to push her to retirement. Basically, she's not having any of it. She's gonna continue fighting and trying to find Sauron, despite people just giving up the fact that giving up the idea that Sauron could still be out there. It's just really great stuff. But I am really loving all these characters that we're exploring. Visuals are just banging, basically. They are sick, they are amazing, I just really love them. So yeah, in terms of first impressions, this was pretty neat. No, I really thought that was an incredible start in regards to Rings of Power. It was really great to not just get associated with certain key characters as we go along this 8-episode journey, but also it was great to have that world building, and the visuals were just so great. So yeah, I really, really loved how things came about, and how we, I guess, started Galadriel's pursuit over Sauron, of course, with the fact that she wanted to kind of avenge her brother, really, with the fact that Sauron got to her brother. So, and we're seeing all of these seeds being planted about Sauron's lingering presence, because like, if you've watched Lord of the Rings, you know that Sauron is still going to be a pretty pivotal figure, even in death, of course. So yeah, we as the viewer have no doubt in Galadriel's mind, but we can embrace these characters like Elrond, who is still naive about the fact about Sauron's return. Of course, like I said, there's going to be that moment where he's going to kick himself because we know he's going to survive. Yeah, he is trying to look out for Galadriel, and you have all these people who are leading, who are thinking that Galadriel is leading it onto false trails, or trails that definitely do run colder than the caves they were in. And they just want Galadriel to rest, really. It's been hundreds of years, of course, of this conflict, because of the fact that, of course, with the fact that they fought against Morgoth, and he was slain, and then Sauron took him out, but he's nowhere to be seen. There is this assumption that, okay, well, maybe he's not going to be a presence. The evil has been defeated. We can go back to across the Undying Lands and, yeah, just live in peace. But I guess everyone is not so familiar with the whole rule one of TV deaths: no body, no death. And Galadriel is not... she acknowledges that, doesn't she? So no, but it's been really, really nice to see, and I already love the the connection with Elrond and Galadriel, because there was that nice presence in the movies, of course, and in here you just really embrace her. So there is some canny resemblances as well to from this to Lord of the Rings in terms of the characters that we've associated with. But it is really, really nice to see that connection with Galadriel and Elrond, especially with Elrond just wanting to look out for Galadriel, really, and he is pursuing his own path at the end of the day, but also he just there was even that mention about the fact that there is that struggle with friendship and duty, of course, because he knows that he can't influence Galadriel to pursue this, but he wants Galadriel's best interest at the end of the day. So yeah, and that's why he wants her to rest, really, because he doesn't want to have that kind of conflict, really, where he has to choose one path or another. But he also doesn't. There's also that aspect of him wanting to look out for the safety and best interests of Galadriel. He doesn't want her to tire herself out leading potential false trails. So. But this also does mean a lot to Galadriel as well, to make sure that her brother is avenged. So, yeah. But it was also really, really nice to see that flashback as well, where you had that comforting connection with her with Galadriel and her brother. And there is that real even though we only saw a few minutes of it, you could already get... I feel like that scene perfectly demonstrated how he was not just a brother, but also someone who really was wise to Galadriel, that she could look up to in a sense. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff. But yeah, I really loved Galadriel's story in this, and it was, of course, inevitable that she would jump back into the sea and continue her pursuit. So even if people tried to convince her, not having any of it. So yeah. And I also really love the parallels with, of course, the war being over, and you could rest now with Galadriel. She's not wanting to rest. And Arondir was his name, yeah. You saw that, like how he was not wanting to leave his outpost, even though this whole thing has come to an end. And there, of course, are differences to both stories. With Galadriel, she's wanting to continue that pursuit against Sauron. But with Arondir, Brunwyn, I think her name was, yeah, he is taken a shine to her, really. And you could really get when they were at the well, you could really get a good sense of that connection. And there was, of course, that little mention about the fact that, human and elves, not really a match made in heaven. Quite sad, really. So, but I don't think Arondir, I don't think he cares, to be fair. So, it can be a case of the heart wants what the heart wants. So, yeah, but no, I really, really like that bit of the story. As well, with the fact that obviously there is that outpost that basically monitors these people who are devoted to Morgoth as well. So but I really, really do like the kind of connection. And then there was that kid, of course, who found a significant piece to the whole Sauron shtick. So not going to be significant, is it, in future episodes? So I'm just worried about that other kid that touched it. Would him prick? I am really, really worried about the fact that him pricking it potentially might lead to something damaging, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, really, really great stuff as well with the whole Harfoots, hobbits, not hobbits side of things as well. Especially focusing on Nori, who seems to be a very, very who seems to be the more standout Harfoot of this whole shebang, because of the fact that there was a big focus on her and how she is more adventurous. And I am really, really looking forward to seeing where her story does go. But of course, she's been told, she was given the whole Lion King shtick, wasn't she? When, Simba wants to explore the outside of Pride Rock, and, you must never go there, etc. But no, she has that very adventurous side of her where she wants to explore more, where she's feeling a bit more ambitious, etc. And not just that, though, but she's also found someone who was in a asteroid. Now, there was a couple of things that were running through my mind in regards to the fact on this is obviously going to be someone of importance. And, it's going to be a cliche to say this because, why not? But Gandalf? Maybe I don't know if it's going to be something as basic as Gandalf potentially, but he did kind of look Gandalfish, I guess. So yeah, without reverting to Sir Ian McKellen, of course. But it could be anyone. I guess that's kind of I don't know if the people who've read the books and whatnot, if this is kind of if they know who that guy will potentially be, etc. And I guess ignorance is bliss in my case, because I could just think, is this Gandalf? Is this Sauron? The Sauron thing was a joke, but so he's been absent. So you never know. No, but I'm sure we'll get more hints and teasers, etc. as the show goes along. But yeah, I am very, very curious about who he could be. If I want to say who's in pole position in regards to my guesses, I would have to say Gandalf, but probably because of the fact that he kind of looks Gandalf-ish, I guess. So yeah, of course, it's only the end of episode 1. I'm sure we're going to see more of him in episode 2, so we can get a bit of a further hunch in that episode. But it could be someone that I'm not accustomed to in Lord of the Rings lore, so you never know. So yeah, but like I said, I think in my case, ignorance is bliss. So because it could be open to anything really. So, but yeah, I think Gandalf is a bit more of the obvious choice. So I am leaning to think that that's not going to be the case, but you never know. Sometimes the, I guess, simplest answer is the best answer, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I am really intrigued, and this only just further enhances Nori's story, not just in regards to the more adventurous side of Nori, but also in regards to the fact that now she has found someone of significance, potentially. Someone who's just shot from the sky into the ground. So, yeah. But, no, overall, this was pretty great. Because this was great in terms of visuals. It was just really... Music was great as well. But I felt like it was really, really great in terms of setting things up. And I really loved the map as well because I said, I don't know if I'm going to include this in the reaction on terms of YouTube, but obviously with Middle-earth and just Lord of the Rings in general, it's a very, very expansive world. I know I've got a map downstairs that I still need to put up in my living room, so yeah. But it is a pretty expansive world, so it can be very, very easy to kind of lose track for some viewers, etc. But it is, I also think it's just a really, really nice touch, something that I guess not a lot of shows really do. So they managed to find a very, very great way to utilize it because it not just gels well with this show, but like I said, the world is pretty expansive, so it can be very easy to lose track on locations, etc. So yeah, but no, overall, this was a nice, well done introductory to Rings of Power. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to check out episode number 2, which I know came out on the same day as episode 1. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. But with that said, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!